Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Beyond the Scoreboard. Should I even say welcome back? This is the first ever episode of Beyond the Scoreboard, and here we're going to be recording my sports thoughts. And we might be doing some other stuff on this channel. Not 100%, 1000% sure, but we shall see. And look forward to really getting involved with you guys and hearing what you guys have to say and creating a little fan base here. I think it'd be really fun. Have some fans on the show, have some people on the show. Have some guests, of course. Can't wait. So one of the first things I want to talk about is the Raiders. I am a Raider fan, so I feel a certain way about us. But I feel like we just have so much dysfunctional stuff with us. I feel like there's just so much going on. We need to just be better, all in all. We're just trash. We are so bad from top to bottom, coaching staff and all. I feel like we just need a complete overhaul, a complete change. And we need coaches who are not that old, if I'm being so real. I feel like Pete Carroll's a little old school, He has a certain way of coaching. So I feel like we just need to bring in some young blood and just see what we could do there, As far as Pete Carroll, I do not like the guy that much. I don't like how he talks in his press conferences. I just think he doesn't care that much, just the way he's talking. And I feel like he's definitely going to be gone in a year or two, 100%. Even if we were winning, I feel like he would still be like, oh, I'm going to retire next year, and then kind of leave us in the dirt. But I feel like, honestly, what was I going to say? So one of the things I hate about Pete Carroll so much is that he has hired his sons to be our coaches. We have Brennan Carroll, who is our offensive line coach. That man barely has any experience. He coached for, I believe it was the University of Washington. And it's just come on, man. We need an actual offensive line coach. That man is not good. He has not coached a good offensive line. Our offensive line isn't nothing special. It's nothing amazing. But the fact that we have very good players who are sitting on the bench for a long time just is so bad. Jackson Powers-Johnson was on the bench for how long? And Caleb Rogers, who has been showing so much potential, just has been sitting on the bench that entire time. So disappointing. So disappointing. We need a complete change. Complete change. Yeah, so one of the other things I seen that people were talking about was that they wanted to trade Max Crosby. It was mostly YouTubers and mostly guys on media talking, but I seen that they wanted to trade Max Crosby for some odd reason. Talking couch GMs over here. It just doesn't really make sense in my opinion. Why would you trade a guy who bleeds silver and black? That doesn't make sense whatsoever. The guy who is an actual embodiment of the Shield. That just does not make sense. Why would you want to trade a guy like that? Why would you want to trade a guy who actually cares about the organization? You're not going to find another guy like that. It's a rare find. Like a Kobe of the league, Kobe of the NBA, Kobe was a diehard Laker guy. Always a Laker guy, You don't have players like that who are true to their team and loyal to their team. Keep Max Crosby. Don't do that. That would be the dumbest thing this organization could do. Wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But don't trade that man. That is a good player who cares about the organization. One of the trade things I seen going down was that a proposal was that they wanted to trade Max Crosby for Brandon Ayuk. I was like, what? That's just idiotical. That's dumb in my opinion to even make those jokes. I'm going to call them jokes because that's what they are, joke trades. They don't make any sense. As far as the draft goes, I feel like the Raiders could do so much in the draft. We have Fernando Mendoza, who I personally want. I think he's the QB we go after. I think that's the guy we want, Fernando Mendoza. But I seen a couple people saying they want Diego Pavia, but I feel like Diego Pavia, with all the Heisman controversy going on, him saying, F them and F the voters and that kind of thing. That's not very nice. I don't appreciate that kind of attitude just because he didn't win the Heisman. Is he going to do that for every team he goes to? Is he a little immature? So I don't know if we need a guy like that. We have had so much immaturity in our building for a long time. We don't need a guy like Diego Pavia. Me personally, go get Fernando Mendoza, the guy who obviously has showcased his leadership. You can just tell by his Heisman speech that man is someone who cares. That is a man who cares and bleeds football. Go get him, Raiders. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. That is someone you want on your team. So let's go get Fernando Mendoza. He's gonna be good. I promise you, he's gonna be good in the league. But I'm worried still for the Raiders. Let's say we do get Fernando Mendoza, we got a QB change. That's not gonna solve all our problems right away. We got to go get an offensive line. Also gonna get Mendoza hurt. Got to go get an offensive line. Get a couple veteran guys in there, people who know how to play. Go get a good center. Actually get stuff situated. The only guys I really want back, I want to see next year offensive line, Colton Miller, Caleb Rogers, and Jackson Powers Johnson. Those are the only guys I'm like, okay, you guys deserve to be here. You guys earned your spot here. You guys should be on that offensive line. You guys should get playing time. Besides that, I really don't want to see anybody else's face in that locker room. No. But hopefully the Raiders don't win any of their next 3 games. We end up winning one of those games, it's going to tank our stock so bad. It's just going to be so disappointing. It's going to be very, very disappointing. So we'll see what happens there. Not really sure, but we'll see what happens. Are the Raiders good enough to tank and lose? Are they? We shall see. But yeah, I also wanted to mention an idea that I've had that I came up with. I want to say I'm the only person who's had this great idea. I think it's amazing. I've had this idea for years, and I'm going to talk about it. It is a archive for sports. I feel like I remember when I was younger and I wanted to watch a full NBA season, and I asked my dad if we could watch it, and there wasn't anything to watch a full NBA season. We could watch highlights. We could watch lowlights. We could watch all the above. We could watch lowlights. But it's like, I want to watch a full NBA season. I want to watch the lowlights. I want to watch the bad. I want to watch the good. I want to watch the nothingness. I want the nothingness. I want moments where it's just people missing shots, nothing. I want the full game. I want the full story. And I know one of the reasons why it's not a thing is because you have copyright laws in place. You have all these different things going on. I understand they don't want to have certain broadcast names on things that aren't active anymore. But that is history. That's history. You can't just take away history of sports. That's not okay. I feel like there should be more open to the public. And I went on the NBA archives because they do have an NBA archives, but it's not open to the public. You have to have a login. You have to have NBA passcodes and all that, which is just trash. That's even a thing. It's just so bad. We should just be able to watch sports games that aren't just highlights. I don't get why that's such a hard thing. But yeah, I feel like we should just have something in place where you can do something like that. It sounds so simple and so fun. Imagine watching, I don't know, 2004 Lakers and watch their entirety of their season. Imagine that. That sounds fun, don't it? That sounds amazing. You see all the bad, all the good, all the arguments, all the fun. It just sounds amazing. So, we'll see what happens with this idea. I feel like I could make it a real thing. You heard it here first. So, if this idea becomes something, this is proof. But yeah, I'll let you guys know if I make anything out of this idea. I feel like it's really fun, has so much potential. Let you guys know. But yeah, I just wanted to record a little quick tidbit episode, just the intro episode, just to kind of give you guys an insight of what to expect with this channel. This is Beyond the Scoreboard, and with this channel, I'm going to try to upload weekly, probably every Saturday. I'm recording this on a Friday, but all the editing and stuff like that. So I will probably release this on Saturday or Sunday maybe, but depending on whatever you guys prefer, whatever you guys want to hear from me, we'll dictate it on that. But definitely look forward to talking with some guests on here, talking to some people, getting involved. I can't actually wait for that. Let me know if you guys have any questions, if you guys have any input you'd like to put on. Right, as of right now, I'm just going to keep doing audio, just keep doing the audio recording and keep doing that. Yeah, maybe we'll move to video after I get a better setup, because right now I'm just recording in my room with my mic. But yeah, I'll let you guys know what we're going to do with the podcast. Can't wait. Stay tuned. See you guys in the next episode.